You may kiss the bride. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we became a saint. And this time we are going to begin starting to leave for our reclamation of Glenbrook. But first, let's show off the results of our grinding. Few new things that we've grabbed, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere. Julio learned Best Regards. Pretty weak magic damage, so he does have a little bit of utility on that end. Hasabara got Desperate Defense. When she is below 50% HP, she will take less damage. Yen's got Slumber Strike. He can inflict sleep. Lionel, I don't know if this is new for him, but he does have Brute Force now. So he will do a lot of damage. It's a very inaccurate move. Lionel really shouldn't be fighting. Piccoletta got Illusion Vanished, so when her clone is defeated, it will do a little bit of damage just back to whoever defeats it. It is a melee thing, or adjacent enemies. So Piccoletta's decoy, you can kind of use it as a bomb almost. But with all of that, also I did, by the way, get the Jade Thumb Ring, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, when did we pick up this? I have no idea when we picked up this Resurrection Earring. Alright. But now we are just going to go and look through the story, starting off with Esfrost and the side story.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sigris.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
It must be of some significance, if she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes. Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses. It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Truly, they've committed the gravest crime of all, stealing a book. Let's see what Huette's doing in Telior.
Benedict asked me to scout out Telior and where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Benedict's definitely planning something. See what's going on with Thalos and Erica.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit. Right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalas. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lore. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? They're aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Lore, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you have told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refused to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura.
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both High Zant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Laura.
I really like that scene because it kind of shows that Evlora is not just a mindless puppet like Gustadolf probably thinks that she is. Or almost definitely thinks that she is. Same with Thalos and Erica, because they're assholes.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate?
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town?
Sneak in under the guise of night,
sink their ships and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
We now have 3 paths before us, each with its own merits and shortcomings, but which one will lead House Wolford to victory? We actually have 3 options now. This also means that it is possible for a tie. If there is a tie, you will be able to choose which of the tied options will go. So there's no worries there. If you... Again, it is a little bit... Well, not luck-based. None of this is luck-based, but... It's inconsistent to have something like that happen, but it is possible, and they do have measures in case of it. Lord Sarnoa, you've been out and about quite often lately. There's something amiss. I couldn't help but notice the comings and goings of Hyzan's soldiers, too. Something about it bodes ill. As always, we want to check the town first, see what information we can glean. And that Elfic's still in development, and only a few people are privy to its details. According to the rumors, its blast could blow a hole straight through a castle wall. Can we really use such a thing in battle? So, they're not fully completed yet. Lord Sarno, we've returned from scouting the capital. The grounds are just teeming with Frosty soldiers. It appears that the second force, led by General of Lore, is defending Whiteholm Castle. So as for us, the soldiers stationed throughout the city and around the castle, the latter led by Evalora. Full frontal attack would not work. So that is an idea. So the question would be for Frederica's, how would we get into there? Lord Saranoa, I shall accompany you wherever you go. I'm sure my knowledge of Elfric will be a great service to you. My uncle's a soldier, but he's always busy these days. I haven't been able to talk to him at all. My lord, how is your father doing? The people are worried. We haven't heard any tidings of his health for some time now. You know what? He's a strong man. He'll be fine. I look forward to the day already. I have the utmost faith in Lord Simon. But I forget myself. You must be so busy, Lord Sarnoff. My apologies for detaining you. Please don't apologize. I'm happy to know the people care about my father, so... Lord Simon is a true hero to us all, and not because he brought the Salt Iron War to its end. Respect him because he has a heart of gold and walks astride his people. So, one thing I should mention is that the choice that we make here for which of these to do does not affect your ending. As in, it doesn't affect the golden ending. All of these are potential options. And, of course, more people with more items, which means I need more money. I'll figure out a way to deal with that. We'll pop on in. This house is possible to not be around. Ooh, extra $1,000. That'll be like 5 minutes saved. Let's check the cat house. Always check the cat. Always check the cat. Since the fall of Houses Fox tell you, many of the people have fled here to Wolfram. Refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. It's not uncommon to hear fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolfram. What should we do, my lord? I don't trust Hyzant at all. I think we just let everyone in. I mean, it's a war-torn country. Very well, my lord, but I should warn you that our domain's resources will soon run dry. The people's discontent continues to grow. Understand, but before either of those reach their limit, spread as for us to its knees. Understood, my lord. Leave the refugees to me. My niece came back from the Crown City. She said there are more as frosty soldiers now than ever. After the Duchy made their declaration, the Holy State stopped shipping salt. Merchants can no longer trade salt in the capital either. Huh. The scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago. Our preparations are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing a field with the Hyzantian troops. I came here hoping to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. As for us, invasion took me by surprise, but life's been easier since. We can enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give our offerings to the crown. Okay. So Crown City seems to be, in some ways, happier. So that's definitely something to note. It's possible that they may not even use the civilians as hostages. My reserves are still stuck. I do not know how long that will last. The Duchy's trade embargo has me worried, to say the least. The soldiers look like they're preparing for something. Is another big battle on the horizon? The Byzantine soldiers that were bringing relief supplies look like they're ready for war, too. Let's pop in here. Always just check every house, see what we can all steal from the people. We're appropriating them for our convictions. Just don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. So yes, there was a wanted poster, and I believe that actually does show up in our info. No, not tutorials. Or not? Already talked to you. Already talked to you. It's like we did pick up a wanted poster. Huh. And I've talked to everyone, haven't I? 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's a note. The wanted poster is information that we can use in convincing. Oh well. That'll be fine, I guess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop into the encampment. Because we do have one more mission that or one more mental mock battle that we have not tackled yet. I've already heard that line quite a few times. The Chaos of Battle. This one can give us 4 grand, as well as a large HP recovery pellet, which is pretty nice. But I don't like this one as much because it is very spread out. And it also has a time limit. Time limit missions are the worst. I do not like having to deal with time limits, but oh well.
Leave it to me.
Let's focus on our mobility.
I'll do my best.
To battle?
If I need you.
Grab you guys. I guess grab you.
I'll do my best.
Sure. Why not? There are also these treasure chests, where we can grab items that I believe are that you still do keep. Right here is the 4 grand though, so that's really the most important one. I'll probably be doing this for a while just because it's probably going to be overall quicker in terms of my, in terms of grinding up that money. And if I get over-leveled, that's fine. Because I know for certain that there is a map coming up that's the point where, in a few missions time, for what I'm planning to do right now, is the point where I have not done any of the further missions past that point on hard difficulty. I mainly play through just to get a read on the story because I think that's a little bit more important. I'll also kind of get a general note of how, if some missions might be difficult.
My turn.
And if they are, in what ways. So I don't think that'll be too much, and like we're not going to gain too much experience, we're pretty much going to stay put at level 21, most likely, like at max, so...
My last strike's true!
Even then, like, that might be a bit generous to say that we'll get up to that level. There's a mage here. Oh, this is the backstab.
Victory is ours!
And it's fine that I'm still on fast speed. Haspara, we can reach you. Sure. That getting backstabbed for a lot of damage. Oh, things are real wibbly wobbly. Focus on the bowman. Doesn't look like they have any healers, so that shouldn't be any difficulty there.
I'll do my best.
Again, this does have the issue of there's a turn limit. And turn limits suck. Here, let's pop in the decoy. You can definitely draw that bruiser to attack it. big staff boy. Narv. There's a lot of enemies here. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, paralysis. Perfect. And Bowman maybe? Nope. Okay.
Let me heal your wounds.
And not quite enough. Oh well. Again, we're a little bit over level for this because this is a level 18 mission, but do we really care? No. Not particularly. Knock you out, you're gonna burn the ground beneath your feet. And yeah, just keep striking down this guy. We should be able to take him out pretty quickly.
Almost.
Again, not really the biggest fan of time-based missions, but oh well.
Stay right there.
So let's, I guess just pop you, like so. What I may consider doing is popping it onto very easy just for the money, just for the off-screen grinding, so I can just save time, really. That's the main thing. It's just a time saver. So, really no issues there. It also would feel a little bit disingenuous, though, so maybe not. And there we get the large HP recovery pellet.
Try this.
And also, to be fair, like, if I do the, easier difficulties, enemies will die quicker, gain less experience. Something I'm thinking about. Thank you, Huette. And almost can take you out, but Yulio's next attack will. So that's fine. Yep, I'll probably just throw up the, throw down the difficulty for this. I just have to remember to have the difficulty back up to hard for any future encounter, for any actual battles. The ones that count.
Hello, me.
This isn't
Decoy does not do much damage at all, but not really supposed to. Gila, heal yourself up. Narv. Still is a really dumb name, but might be able to take out, yeah, take out both of them.
Whatever it takes.
Right on here.
You know, always time limits are dumb, but oh well. Not really anything I can do about that. Let's see. Does a little bit more damage, so that's fine by me. Here, Jens, just move back, I guess.
My time is now.
And sure. Don't really get any boon. So the I actually need to check exactly how the difficulties work. The levels are all the same, depending on difficulty. I think it's just the enemy stats are lower, I think is what it is. It might be enemy stats lower, it might be just you get better calculations. Not 100% certain on how it works. I just know that it is the differences between hard and very easy are very significant in terms of ease, so that's something to keep in mind. Again, don't exactly know how, but they are.
Well, that worked.
Bunky bunk 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 bunk. Piccoletta. Well, at least you have ball toss. Oh yeah. And down. Oh, Jens is gonna go down when it's his turn. This is the poison.
Time for some sorcery.
And as for Narv, let's get Narv moving out this a ways. I think we're pretty fine on everyone who's out here so far. Zana. Can Zana actually kill with the staff? No. Of course not. That would actually be very ridiculous in a bad way. Because she's a mage. You just stole my goddamn money.
victory is within reach.
I'm not going to let you steal my money for long. Anna, run back.
For victory.
Roland. Sure, why not? Cruiser, Hewitt.
Where shall we strike?
I just really don't like missions with time limits because they become just annoying more than anything.
Feisty, aren't we?
Like, I don't think that it really adds any difficulty, it just makes things annoying. Oh well, at least we can push people off of cliffs. That's always fun.
Time for some sorcery.
Alright, Narv. You know what, actually... Why not? Why not just keep Zana alive? Doesn't hurt to use Quietuses, because, I mean, it recovers at the end of every battle. It's just stuff. I mean, either way, she died, so probably would have been better off using that on Anna, but... Meh. At least we can do, like, 80 damage to you.
Sounds right.
For victory.
30 of our turns left. I'll just have Roland hop in. 2 bags of spoils. Alright. Pigletta, move up.
Where shall we strike?
And again, like, we're not really gonna gain any experience from this. So I'm literally just doing this to get money to buy everything in the shops. Which is absolutely a waste. But... oh well. Really? Don't really care. Don't care if it's a waste.
Time for some sorcery.
What I'm choosing to do. Got the dramatic music like it's actually going to be difficult. Again, it's more just annoying than anything. Choppy chop. Rogue. Awesome Bar could potentially go down, but I really doubt it.
Ready or not?
Picoletta! Let's throw out your decoy over here.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Serenella, you can just charge ahead, I guess.
Didn't see that coming.
Spara, really? Okay, at least pushback can kill. That's at least good. Narv! Still a very dumb name, Narv, but... oh well. Guess that wasn't really your choice.
I won't lose.
So... no reason to complain about it, well, from a
I'll take it from here.
in-universe perspective, no reason to complain about it. Still going to, but
I'll do my best.
don't really have a good reason to.
Defeat is not an option.
And Pico can move over there. Serenella can just... sure. Just kill a unit. Decoy... I didn't... come on, Decoy. Decoy could have at least used the, could have at least used Ball Toss or something. Disappointing. Disappointing.
Strike while the iron's
Battle
hot.
Mage, Yulio, just grab this, I guess.
Let the show begin.
Low on turns, but also, like, it'll be 2 more of our turn. Does Decoy's turn count?
Over here.
It does. Interesting. Did not know that. Really, Serenella?
Charge.
Really, Serenella? Come on. Very disappointed in you. It still won't be a problem.
I hope you're watching, Grandpa.
Yeah, so that's what Illusion Vanish does. That's what it looks like. It's not much damage, but it's at least a little bit of something.
Let the show begin.
Picoletta. Sure, just move there, I guess.
Whatever it takes.
Yulio. Move there.
Defeat is not an option.
And all we have to do is just hit this.
Perish.
And we're good. perfect work. Truly astonishing. A lot of money. Yeah, this should go fairly quickly, but obviously just want to show off every time that I do the first mental mock battle. We got our levels in. And next time, we'll make our decision on how we reclaim the Crown City. But until then, see you guys later.